Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session. I'm excited to kick things off with our first slide, which is Mega Goal 2.1. Today, we'll be focusing on Unit 3, titled Far and Away, and our main topic will be reading. This is the cover slide, so I just want to briefly introduce what we'll be exploring. We'll go over the key objectives of this unit, discuss some strategies for effective reading, and look at how it all connects to our overall goals. I look forward to engaging with you all and diving into this interesting material. Let's get started. Let's now focus on the characteristics and benefits of ecotourism. Ecotourism is all about responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of local people. It emphasizes sustainability, education, and low-impact experiences. By choosing ecotourism, travelers can enjoy unique wildlife and landscapes while helping to protect these resources for future generations. It also promotes local culture and supports community development. Overall, ecotourism offers a way to explore the world thoughtfully and responsibly, making a positive difference both for the environment and local communities. So, what does ecotourism actually mean? Essentially, it's a type of travel that aims to cause less damage to the environment compared to traditional tourism. It's about being more mindful of our impact, preserving natural habitats, and respecting local cultures. But it's not just about reducing harm, it's also about raising awareness. Ecotourism encourages travelers to understand the importance of protecting our planet. It's closely related to the overall theme of sustainable travel and environmental responsibility. By choosing ecotourism, we can enjoy new places while also contributing to their preservation and sharing the message that protecting the environment is vital for our future. Today, we're focusing on ecotourism, which is all about exploring places of natural beauty while also helping to preserve those environments. On this slide, you'll notice there are 5 paragraphs that dive into different aspects of ecotourism, emphasizing how it offers a way to see the world and make a positive impact at the same time. The main idea here is that ecotourism isn't just about traveling. It's about responsible travel that benefits both the traveler and the environment. It encourages us to appreciate nature's wonders without harming them, promoting sustainability and conservation. The pictures on the slide show stunning landscapes, perhaps lush forests, pristine beaches, or majestic mountains, highlighting the kinds of natural sights that ecotourism aims to protect and showcase. These images help us visualize the beauty we're working to preserve. The title, Ecotourism, See the World While Saving It, perfectly encapsulates this concept. It reminds us that through mindful travel, we can experience the world's incredible sights while contributing to their preservation. Overall, this slide underscores the importance of choosing travel options that are environmentally responsible and culturally respectful. It ties into our broader theme of sustainable practices, showing that travel can be both enriching and eco-friendly when we make conscious choices. So let's dive into what ecotourism actually is and how it works. Essentially, ecotourism is a form of responsible travel that aims to conserve the environment and improve the well-being of local communities. It's about exploring natural areas in a way that minimizes negative impacts, while also fostering awareness and appreciation for the environment. The key points here are sustainability and education. Ecotourism encourages travelers to engage with nature thoughtfully, often through activities like wildlife watching, hiking, or cultural experiences that are eco-friendly. It's not just about visiting a place, it's about understanding and respecting it. By promoting conservation and supporting local economies, ecotourism connects directly to our overall theme of sustainable development. It shows us how travel can be a force for good, benefiting both the environment and the communities we visit. Now, let's take a closer look at the characteristic of ecotourism. Essentially, ecotourism focuses on responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of local communities. One of the key points is sustainability. It's about minimizing our ecological footprint while enjoying nature. It also emphasizes education, helping travelers understand the importance of protecting ecosystems and respecting local cultures. Another important aspect is active conservation. Ecotourism often supports conservation efforts directly through park fees or community projects. Overall, these characteristics make ecotourism a more mindful and beneficial way to explore the world, aligning perfectly with our broader goal of promoting sustainable travel practices. So, what is the main idea of this paragraph? Well, it highlights the positive impact that ecotourism has had on Costa Rica. Basically, ecotourism has contributed significantly to the country's economy while also promoting conservation efforts. It's a great example of how responsible tourism can benefit both the environment and local communities. This aligns perfectly with our overall theme of sustainable development through eco-friendly practices. By attracting tourists who are interested in nature and conservation, Costa Rica has managed to preserve its rich biodiversity while creating new opportunities for its people. So, in essence, ecotourism has been a win-win situation for Costa Rica, fostering environmental protection and economic growth simultaneously. Today, I want to share with you a personal story from Stacy Davison about her ecotourism experience. What's really interesting here is how her journey exemplifies the core ideas we've been discussing about responsible travel. Stacy's experience highlights the importance of engaging with local communities, respecting natural environments, and gaining a deeper understanding of the places she visited. It's a great example of how ecotourism can be more than just sightseeing. It's about making meaningful connections and leaving a positive impact. This story ties into our overall theme by illustrating how individual experiences can promote sustainable practices and foster a genuine appreciation for nature and culture. Now, let's talk about Stacy's satisfaction with ecotourism. From her experience, it's clear that ecotourism can really meet travelers' expectations when done responsibly. She feels that it offers authentic connections with nature and local cultures, which enhances her overall travel experience. At the same time, her satisfaction also depends on how well the tour operators manage environmental impacts and support local communities. This highlights an important point. Sustainable ecotourism not only benefits the environment and local people, but also significantly boosts visitor satisfaction. Connecting this to our broader theme, it shows that when ecotourism is thoughtfully implemented, it creates a win-win situation for travelers, hosts, and the planet. So, to wrap up this part, the main idea here is that ecotourism creates a win-win situation. It benefits both the tourists and the country they visit. When tourists engage in responsible travel, they enjoy unique, authentic experiences that deepen their understanding of local cultures and ecosystems. At the same time, the country gains economically through sustainable tourism practices, which also help preserve natural resources and support local communities. This balanced approach really highlights how ecotourism aligns with our overall theme of sustainable development. It's about creating positive impacts for everyone involved, ensuring that tourism can be a force for good in the long run. Let's talk about some key sustainable energy sources and environmental practices. Solar power is a major player here. It harnesses sunlight to generate electricity, and it's clean, renewable, and becoming more affordable every year. Wind energy is another crucial source. By capturing the power of wind, we can produce significant amounts of clean energy without emissions. Interestingly, in many countries, renewable sources like solar and wind now make up about a quarter of their energy mix, which is a promising step toward reducing reliance on fossil fuels. However, it's important to also consider the impact of activities like deforestation, which can harm ecosystems and diminish natural resources. Costa Rica is often highlighted as a leading example in this area. They have invested heavily in ecotourism and renewable energy, managing to run almost entirely on clean energy sources. Their approach shows that protecting the environment and promoting sustainable tourism can go hand in hand, benefiting both the planet and local economies. So these points, solar and wind energy, the importance of reducing deforestation, and Costa Rica's initiatives, are all interconnected pieces of the broader puzzle of creating a sustainable future. Let's take a moment to imagine a beach in its original condition. This is what we refer to as a pristine beach. When we talk about pristine, we're highlighting a beach that remains untouched, clean, and naturally beautiful, free from human interference or pollution. It's a perfect example of an environment that has maintained its natural state, showcasing vibrant ecosystems and unspoiled scenery. Recognizing these pristine beaches helps us understand what we stand to lose when ecosystems are degraded. Protecting these areas is crucial because they serve as benchmarks for natural health and beauty, and they remind us of what nature can truly look like when left undisturbed. Throughout this presentation, we've emphasized the importance of conservation, and pristine beaches are a powerful symbol of what we're aiming to preserve for future generations. Today, I want to emphasize the importance of keeping our environment safe from harm and destruction. It's about taking proactive steps to protect our natural surroundings so they can sustain us and future generations. Preserving the environment isn't just a nice idea. It's essential for maintaining the health of our ecosystems, our communities, and ourselves. When we prioritize environmental preservation, we're ensuring that natural resources remain available and that our planet can continue to thrive. This aligns perfectly with the overall theme of sustainable development and responsible stewardship. By making thoughtful choices and supporting conservation efforts, we can make a real difference in safeguarding our world. Let's take a closer look at the distinguishing qualities and characteristics that set these concepts apart. When we talk about qualities, we're referring to the fundamental traits that define each one, the core aspects that make them unique. Characteristics, on the other hand, are more specific features or attributes that help us identify and differentiate them in real-world situations. Understanding these key points is crucial because it allows us to accurately recognize and apply these concepts in different contexts. By highlighting what makes each one stand out, we can better appreciate their roles within the bigger picture of our overall theme. So, paying attention to these distinguishing qualities helps us develop a clearer, more nuanced understanding of the subject at hand. When we talk about remote destinations, one of the key aspects to consider is their geographical isolation. These places are often situated far away from major urban centers, which can pose unique challenges, but also offer unique opportunities. Because they are so isolated, access can be limited, and infrastructure might not be as developed as in more accessible locations. This can impact everything from transportation to communication and even the delivery of services. However, this geographical remoteness also means these destinations often have untouched natural environments, which can be a huge draw for ecotourism or adventure tourism. It's important to recognize that their isolation shapes the experience they offer, making it authentic and often more memorable. Connecting this to our overall theme, understanding these remote locations helps us appreciate the effort required to develop sustainable tourism or development projects there. It also highlights the importance of respecting their natural and cultural integrity while exploring ways to make them accessible and beneficial for both visitors and local communities. Now let's talk about the protection of water, which is a crucial part of our overall environmental responsibility. Water conservation is at the heart of this effort. It's about making sure we use water wisely and efficiently, so there's enough for everyone, now and in the future. Small actions like fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and using water-saving appliances can make a big difference. It's not just about individual efforts. It's about creating a culture of respect for this vital resource. By conserving water, we help reduce the strain on our ecosystems and ensure sustainable access for communities and wildlife alike. Remember, protecting water isn't just a duty, it's a necessary step toward a healthier planet for all of us. Today, I want to talk about a major issue that affects our environment: cutting down trees to clear forests, which is a key part of deforestation. Deforestation involves the large-scale removal of trees from forested areas, often to make way for agriculture, urban development, or logging. This process has significant impacts, not just on the trees themselves, but on entire ecosystems. When we cut down trees, we lose vital habitats for countless species, and it also affects the climate because trees play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide. The more forests we clear, the more we contribute to climate change and biodiversity loss. Understanding deforestation helps us see the importance of protecting our forests and finding sustainable ways to use land. It's a critical part of the overall challenge of balancing human needs with environmental health. Let's talk about the concept of lessening, which essentially means diminishing or reducing something. When we think about a dramatic reduction, we're referring to a significant decrease that can have a big impact. This idea of lessening is important because it helps us understand how certain factors or issues can be minimized over time. Throughout this presentation, we've been exploring how different strategies can lead to meaningful changes, and lessening plays a key role in that process. By focusing on reducing the severity or extent of a problem, we can make progress toward our overall goals. When we look at this slide, the phrase abundantly green fertile really captures the essence of these lush environments. It's about how rich and vibrant these areas are, providing an ideal habitat for a wide variety of plant and animal life. The fertility of the land supports such dense growth, making it a crucial part of the ecosystem. Then we see lush rainforest. This is a perfect example of that abundance. Rainforests are among the most thriving and diverse ecosystems on Earth. Their lush vegetation isn't just beautiful to look at. It plays a vital role in regulating global climate and supporting countless species. Connecting this to our overall theme, it highlights how essential these fertile, green landscapes are, not just for their beauty, but for their ecological importance. They're the backbone of biodiversity and play a critical role in maintaining the health of our planet. Now, let's take a moment to summarize what we've just read. The key points highlight the importance of understanding the main concepts and how they connect to the overall theme of our presentation. It's crucial to grasp these ideas thoroughly because they form the foundation for the strategies and insights we've discussed so far. Remember, the goal is to see how each piece fits together to create a comprehensive picture. By doing so, we can better apply these concepts in real-world scenarios and ensure our approach is both effective and aligned with our objectives. So, keep these core ideas in mind as we move forward. Let's take a moment to summarize what we've covered so far. Throughout this presentation, we've explored the core concepts and key points that underpin our overall message. We've highlighted how these ideas connect and reinforce each other, emphasizing the importance of understanding the bigger picture. Remember, the main takeaway is not just the individual details, but how they all come together to support our goals and strategies. Keeping these points in mind will help us move forward confidently and make informed decisions. So, to sum up what we've just covered, it's really about understanding the core ideas and how they connect to the bigger picture. We want to focus on the most important concepts that drive the overall message home. Remember, the goal is to see how these details fit together and support the main theme of our presentation. This helps us not only grasp the material better, but also communicate it more effectively. Essentially, it's about tying everything together in a clear, cohesive way, so the key points stand out and leave a lasting impression. So, to wrap things up, let's take a moment to summarize what we've read. The key points really center around understanding the core concepts we've discussed throughout this presentation. First, we've seen how important it is to grasp the main ideas and how they connect to the bigger picture. These insights are vital because they help us see the relevance of what we're learning and how it applies in real-world scenarios. Remember, the overall theme ties everything together, whether it's about improving processes, fostering innovation, or enhancing our skills. By keeping these points in mind, we can better apply what we've learned and make meaningful progress moving forward. So, to sum up what we've discussed, the key points really highlight the importance of understanding the core concepts we've covered. First, we looked at how this topic fits into the bigger picture, emphasizing its relevance and impact. Then, we explored the main ideas and how they connect to the overall theme of our presentation. It's crucial to remember that these concepts aren't just isolated facts. They interrelate and build on each other to give us a clearer picture. By grasping these essential points, we're better equipped to apply this knowledge practically and make informed decisions moving forward. All right, let's wrap things up with some practical application. On this slide, we have exercise I from page 241, which is a great way to reinforce what we've covered today. The key here is to actively engage with the material, so I encourage you to work through these exercises thoroughly. Think of these exercises as an opportunity to connect the concepts we've discussed to real-world situations. By doing so, you'll deepen your understanding and better retain the information. Remember, the goal isn't just to find the right answers, but to grasp the underlying principles that guide those answers. And as part of your homework, I want you to spend some time reviewing this content, making sure you understand each step. This will help you build confidence and ensure you're prepared for any challenges ahead. Overall, this exercise ties back to our main theme of applying knowledge practically, so I encourage you to approach it thoughtfully and actively. Thanks for your attention, and I look forward to seeing your progress.